Hey, hey, it's Thursday. How are you? I hope everybody's doing great. I'm going to see if I can pull you up here on my phone, making sure because I don't see any comments yet. Let me know that you're here. Okay. Hey, Sue, I see you. All right. Perfect, perfect. Good deal, you guys. I'm so happy to have you on here tonight. I need to turn that volume down, and there we go. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? All right. So, I have, oh, yay, good. Hi, Taran. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let me just get this set up over here out of the way. Perfect. So, what's new? I haven't been able to be on here. Well, I wasn't here last week, put it that way, because we're all fine, no sickness, anything like that. Just I was a little overwhelmed. Had a lot going on, but we had a great time on the Be Happy Stamp, or Stamp and Be Happy Saturday. Had a lot of great comments. We had some great food. Just fun to get together, and so that was fantastic. I always love a good time, right? Hey, Jan, nice to see you on here. Let me see if I can do one thing really quick. Okay, now I can see y'all's comments. Fabulous. Sorry, I have to move these fun stuff around. But anyway, I have some great projects for you, like always, right? I have a couple informational things to share with you, and then we're going to get stamping. I have some pretty and fun projects with product I'm not sure that you've seen yet. If you have, then here are some more ideas that you can use it. And don't forget, I have my host code. Let me go on top here, right there. This is the current host code that's available, so make sure you use that if you decide to place an order with me. And don't forget that for every 50 that you spend right now, you get a free item. And I'm going to show you a little bit of some of the free stuff you can get. So, hi Charlene, welcome everybody. Thanks for jumping on here. I'm thankful you're here. Hi Linda, howdy doody. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down. So welcome if you're just joining, and if you're catching the replay, thank you for jumping in and taking a look at what I have to offer and the projects that I have to share with you today. I am going to go ahead, like I said, and turn you down to share a couple more things. I see some of you guys are jumping on. I appreciate you guys sharing. You guys know that you just being here and your comments, it helps with me getting out to other people and sharing what I love and the way that because everybody has a little bit different flavor on stamping, and so this gives you my flavor, and hopefully you'll enjoy something that you see and that you'll be able to make it. Thank you for sharing. I'm looking to the side because that's where my phone's at so I can see the comments better. All right, I'm going to turn you down, and let me get to where I need to be here. There we go. So I am in the, down here where my fingers are flying. I just want to talk a little bit about this fabulous stamp set that is in the mini catalog, the Daffodil Daydream. And if you are subscribed to my channel, you'll see that I added an event with this. This is going to be the featured stamp set for my February club. Now you need to sign up for that by February 10th so that I can have everything ready and out to you. I believe the 22nd is the date that I have. But we're going to be featuring this bundle. You also get in the bundle, you get a 10% discount. Now my dies are kind of strewed here because I did use some of them. But you get all of these dies, which make beautiful daffodil flowers. I'll show you some in just a second. So those are the dies, and then the stamp set, of course, this is the true size that you see in the picture here. Yeah, I've got mine like this. I don't know if you guys realize, but one of the tips that once I put my stickers on, I keep my outside edge here and put that down so it sticks, and that way my I can see that I have all my stamps right in here, and it keeps them in there from flopping all around and everything. So I love that. But yes, you're limited on your sayings here, but how many of you guys have lots and lots of sayings? One of the things I try to do my best in is share stamp sets that you can use, that are sayings, so it can go with any of the images that you have. So there you go. Go to my website and check that out and sign up there. Okay. By the 10th of February. We still got some time. I just sent out the January club, which was the hedgehogs. And oh my gosh, you guys, let me show you a couple. I got a couple other samples. Let me grab them here. But here was the club for January. And they got the half a pack of the new, the new sparkles. Shimmer, supple shimmer. Hi, Bobby. I can't think of the name of it, but anyway, there you go, with that cute little hedgehog, and then some doilies, and then this one has a special fold and fun with the whimsy die around there, and cute. I love it. It's kind of like the. Do you guys remember, if you've been around a while, the film strip kind of technique? That's a little similar to that. And this one I love using the shimmer, the shimmer paper, the in color shimmer. And here is a swap that I got, and I don't have the person's name, but this is a swap that I got with the using I can't think of, I don't know what set this is in, this paper, but it's cute. It's the Poppy Parade. And then look at this one, isn't that cute? Using some of the home designer paper. Oh, Bobby, sorry to hear you got COVID. I know. Hopefully it won't last very long, my friend. It's no fun. It's just no fun, right? So that was January Club that just went out. So daffodil. Now here is, it's on page 37, is the showing the suite and some samples in the mini catalog. And then in the Celebration catalog, I'm going to move this over here for a moment, out of the way. In the Celebration catalog, there are lots of other samples using the stamp set and the designer paper that you can get for free when you spend $50. Now, if you purchase the bundle with the card club, you get to choose any Celebration $50, what do I want to say, the $50 range with that too. But lots of great samples in there. I actually made some of these, so let me show you really quick before we get started stamping. We're going to do that pretty soon. I have, some of these I've showed you, but I made some more, and I have some more swaps. So this one, this is one of my favorites, I think. It's that bookbinding fold, using that paper and using the word blessings instead of the whole saying. This one is a card I got for a swap. This is from Alejandra Gomez. This one I created using that fun set that we've used a few times. Oh golly, can't think of it, but it's got the big block words and then the small ones. And I chose it because look at, you've got these little guys, and that's what's in here. These little kind of crosses or X's, whatever. This is one that I got with a swap. This is using the Special Moment stamp set, which we're going to be using tonight. Sorry about the glare. Yeah, so there's that. And this is from Judy Tuttle. This one is using the daisy that kind of brings this little flower out in this paper. It's awesome. And this is Kim Vogel. Here is a sample that I created and did the fussy cutting. I love that you don't have, I mean, this paper just does so much. There's the little butterfly that's in the set. Here's another swap that I got, and this is from Stephanie Flath. So many great samples here. This is one of the cards that we created at our weekend, this weekend, at the Stamp and Be Happy. This is the sample out of the catalog there, girls. How do you like that? Hey, Carol. Hello there. Here I've used the dies and the designer paper. I'm going to come up really close. I don't know if you can see, but I used the designer paper when I created the daffodils to give it that little bit of contrast in color. Here is another swap that I got. Very pretty. And this is from Oksana Semenska. This one is really pretty. I don't know if you can see it in this paper, but I'm going to try to see. But there is Winka Stella on here. It is so pretty on these flowers. And this is from Erin McMahon. And hope you guys are getting some ideas. Hi, Donna. Happy birthday, girl. This is by Melinda Anderson, but how pretty is that? Just soft and pretty. And then last is one that I created using that paper. It's just amazing. And using the designer paper to do the butterfly dies, a die here, and then some of the vanilla baker's twine. Lots of samples with that. So you guys ready for some stamping? Let me move these out of the way. And we are going to start with a card that is using the slim line. Okay, we're going to be using the slim line. So let's pull this out and show you what we've got. Anyway, these come in a package of 10, and you get gray, white, and soft succulent. That's what I have here. And let me move this out of the way. And what I've done is I have just got my parts and pieces here. And so this piece is Evening Evergreen. And of course I chose colors that coordinate with the designer paper. And this is 7 by 8.5, I believe. Yes, 8.5. And it is scored at 3.5 for my large card here. And let me grab my adhesive. So then I have a piece of vanilla for the inside, and that is 3.25 by 8.5. So let's just go ahead and get this adhered to the inside of my card. And that's just going to go top to bottom. I didn't do it 1/4 inch smaller. Okay, just goes top to bottom. There we go, with a little bit on the sides. There's that. Hi, Margaret. Welcome. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you're going to enjoy these cards. This one's pretty simple, but it's very pretty. All right, so for the front, this is Flirty Flamingo, which coordinates with this beautiful daffodil paper. See the little bit of Flirty Flamingo around the edges here of the bloom? That's where that Flirty Flamingo, and it just pulls that right out. It's so awesome. So this is going to go on here, but before we do that, let's put our layers together. So the daffodil image is going to go at the bottom, and there is a little bit of a border around this one, and then that's the opposite side. It's in the petal pink or pale papaya. It's pale papaya, this one. All right, so yes, we got to cover up the pretty daffodils on this one, but that goes right here. I might have to overlap a little bit, so let's see if I can. I'll make sure that there we go. And it's okay if it doesn't exactly match up because we're going to have ribbon across here. I need to check my light here for a second. Okay. I'm just looking at the lighting myself, and it looks kind of funky, but I think we're okay. I think you guys are good, right? All right. Hi, Donna. Okay, there's that. Now, if you guys remember our poppy set, we have these wonderful dies. This one is so cool, and it is in the vanilla. I didn't tell you guys what the size was of the designer paper, I don't think, so let me tell you that. 3 by 4. Both of these are 3 by 4. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and do some stamping. I told you that we were going to use the special moments. This is the stamp set that you can get for free if you purchase $100 in product. This is in the Celebration catalog. But you guys, there's 21 sayings in here, and there's some great, great sayings. Always can use happy birthday, right? I think you're wonderful. Congratulations. Just all different sizes and fonts that are really great. But this one, we're going to say, where would I be without a friend like you? I really like that one. So I've already got it on my block here. And we're going to use Evening Evergreen. So if you are new watching me, let me know that so we can give you a proper welcome. Now, I just want to make sure I'm on the right side here because there are some, I don't know if you can, maybe there, you can see it a little bit. There's stitching right there. There's stitching. So I want to make sure I got it on the right side. So there's that. And when you're inking with your polymer stamps, 2 things. I need to grab my mat here. Because when you're using the polymer, it's good. You need to have something spongy underneath you because they do not have any foam on them like our cling stamps. So when I ink up my stamp, you can see it's clear right now. Okay, watch how the ink, see how the ink just covers on there? That's what you need to do. You don't need to squish, squish, squish in those pads. If you're newer to stamping, it's easy to get a heavy hand, and you don't want to do that. Okay? All right, so we got that, and that's just going to get stamped right here in the middle. And goodness, I got my mat and stamped it without it anyway. Well, I'm going to hold it here a second, making sure I get a good crisp image, and I did. There we go. All right. Oh, best laid plans, right, ladies? Back to freezing up again. Aw, sorry about that. I know it's funny because some people that I normally will watch, sometimes if they have to cancel, and then a lot of us end up being on here on Thursdays, it's crazy how it all works. I don't know how it all works, you guys. But I don't know. But sorry about that. Hope you can catch the replay, Shar. Okay, so that's Evening Evergreen, and why did I choose Evening Evergreen? Because that's the colors in our designer paper here, okay? We also have Mossy Meadow, Granny Apple Green, and vanilla. Yeah, instead of white, it's the vanilla background, which I really kind of like that, actually. So, here we are. This is actually just going to get popped up right here. Let me grab some dimensionals. That's my tiny ones. Let's get, usually with circles I like to use 3, kind of do them in a triangle, kind of like that. So let's get those. And we're going to put this kind of right here in the middle of our pretty little polka dots, like that. And then I also have some of the Evening Evergreen sheer ribbon. That's what it's called. And we're going to take this and we're going to make a bow around the front. Remember I said if you had that little teeny gap, it's okay because we're going to be covering it up. So let's tie a bow. And yeah, tying a bow on screen is always a fun thing because sometimes they don't turn out as pretty as other times. So let's see what we get today. All right. So what are you guys enjoying out of the new catalogs? Tell me what you think, what has become your favorite. And also, what have you seen and you at first were like, no, I really don't like that at all. And now you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. I've done that with a couple of them. All right, so there's our bow. And I don't know, I think I'm going to bring it a little bit smaller. Got a little excess ribbon there, but we wanted to make sure everybody had enough ribbon. We did this project, like I said, at our event last Saturday. So, speaking of that, if anyone is interested, I have one package of projects left. We did 11 projects, including envelopes, and you would also get strips of some of the little, wait, let me find it here. If I can find it, I'll show you. It's a little package with a few things that you would use in it. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that I have it for sale. I have one package, and it's 11 projects with envelopes, all the parts and pieces cut, ready to put together. Now you have to have your own stamps and ink, but I can send that out to you for $25, and that includes your shipping. So it's the first person that lets me know that they want it. Oh, Sue, you already claimed them. All right, girly. I can get those for you. That's it. I have one project. Hi, Pam. I have one packet anyway. So, all right, Sue, it's yours. I see that you claimed it. All right. They are really pretty. I heard a lot, like I said, everybody had a great time, especially me. It was so fun to be in a live event with all the ladies. Some of them I hadn't seen in over a year, and it was just great to see them. All right, so there is our project so far, but we're not done. I'm going to grab these amazing little butterflies, and we had fun with this too. Brushed brass butterflies. Say that really fast, you know. But anyway, let's take this and let's use a couple of those on our project. And grab my pick tool here. I am going to use a bigger butterfly. You know, this one, you get all 3 sizes in this. I'm sorry, 2 sizes. There's 2 sizes in this. I just ripped my little holder here. But I'm going to use the large one. And because I have some space, this looks like the perfect spot for a butterfly right there. And then I'm going to take one of the little ones, and I think I'm just going to put it right down here. Maybe yeah, right down here I think it needs one, right there. How's that? So super pretty. There you go. Card number 1. I hope you guys like that one, but this paper I just love, love, love. I would like nuts and bolts, but you have not, I have seen some cute cards made with this set. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get that one. That was not one that was on my radar. So, and my grandkids are all getting older that they don't do Valentine, you know. Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad that you like that one. All right. So, there is card number 1. Now, you guys know that if you're watching me on YouTube, that you should be giving me that thumbs up, because that is where YouTube will let me get in other people's information and things like that. And I would love to see a thumbs up there. Okay, I cleaned this already, so I'm good. Don't want to put dirty stuff in there. Well, here, I want to show you this. Anyway, envelope. This fits perfect. I pulled it out of here, but yeah. And listen, you guys, here's the deal. You know that you only need one stamp, just like a regular letter on this size envelope. It's like a letter size envelope, so no extra postage. It's amazing. I think it's awesome. Yeah. You like card number 1. Thank you so much. Daffodils are your favorite? Yes, 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 yeah. All right. Okay, let's move to the second card. And we're going to use another celebration item. I just have to grab all my goodies. We're going to use this stamp set right here. And you know, this one has beautiful paper that goes with it. And I have some samples to show you. And I'm reaching over to the side here to get all my little parts and pieces. Let's see. Yes, that goes. And then we're going to be just using Memento on this one. And this, and this, and this. Okay, got all my goodies here. Okay, so this one is going to use basic black as your base. And think spring with daffodils, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Early spring, actually. So what we have here, we have a card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. We have Pool Party, which coordinates with this beautiful paper on this side. This is what we're using. The other side is this bright green with the kind of the leaves, fern kind of leaves. But this is the piece that we're using, well anyway, coordinating with this. And this piece is, let me get my measurements here. 4 by 5.25, okay. Then I have a piece of white, which is 4 by 5.25. There's 2 in here for some reason. I'm pretty sure that I only need 1. I must have just had an extra in there. 4 by 5.25. And then the designer paper is 3 inches by 5.25. This little strip I'm going to put on the inside. The ribbon's going to go in the front. And this is one of our dies from Tasteful Labels, which I love. I use a lot. And this is in basic white. And that's the measurements for the pieces. So if you want to recreate that. But you guys, look at this stamp set. Now this is at $100 level. You get a 12 by 12 package of paper, a variety of paper. I have some samples to show you too, which are really, really great in showing off the paper. We're going to be using a few pieces out of this set right here, okay? And it's all going to be done in black. So let's grab what we need. I thought I had a piece of scrap here. I can't find it now. I don't know where it went. But anyway, so we're just going to do it like this. Okay, get the front side here. There's that. Memento black. And the reason I'm using this one is that's my choice in black inks that we have. And I'm also going to be using the alcohol marker blends, the alcohol blends. And that's what you would use is the Memento black with that. Okay. So let's just ink this up. And actually this is pretty large, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this over and pull my sleeve out of the way. And I'm just going to ink it up this way, because that way I know I've got it good and covered. So I'm taking a look to make sure that it looks pretty good. And this bird will get stamped like right in the center there, okay? Making sure that it's on there nice and dark. There we go, you can see that. All right, so there's that. I'm just gonna grab my cleaner here and clean this one up real quick. And then for the inside of my card, I'm going to go ahead, I'm gonna set that up here for a second. I am going to use the this little flower that is similar to it's in the paper. So I'm just going to take that. I'm just going to stamp it down here in the corner. I kind of like to do that a lot, seems like. But I just think that that's a pretty little added feature on the inside of your card. And then I'm going to use, you have my love and support. Now, I also think that if you have the Special Moments stamp set, let me grab it here, there's a beautiful With Sympathy in this set, but this is also a $100 set. So, anyway, this would be a great sympathy card. I just think it's soft, and it's not overbearing and too joyful, but yet it's beautiful. And then I'm going to stamp that here. You have my love and support. So, I think you could use that for a sympathy card too. Someone going through a hard time. I think it's a great, great saying. All right, what are we doing next? We are going to go ahead and use the, I have the light pool party here. I actually think I'm going to grab the dark one too, right here next to me. And let's go ahead, and I'm going to move this up so you can see. I'm just going to put some dark around here, and I'm also going to color in the little leaves. That's with the dark. And now I'm going to take the light and just color that whole thing in and blend that dark around. Let's see here. Hey, thanks for joining if you just jumped on. I appreciate you guys commenting and sharing. All right, there's the inside with just a little bit of coloring there. Sorry, I think it got a little out of focus when I jumped up there so fast. Might have runaway ribbon there. All right, so for here, I'm going to use the brush tip end on this pool party, and I'm just going to come and just where the lines are in this image. There's lines there. I'm just taking this and just pulling out, coming from the center and out, so that I'm not coloring the whole flower. All right. Now, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to color in a little bit of the wing on the bird here, just to give it a hint of color. And that's it. I'm not going to color in anything else. I want it to coordinate. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining. And next, I'm going to use one of our favorite products, you guys. It's the Wink of Stella. This is just sparkle, sparkle. And I am going to color my bird so that we just have a nice shimmery, sorry you see the top of my head there. We're going to have a nice shimmery front, and it just looks pretty. It just adds that little extra to your card. There's that. Let me see if I can get this up here so you can see the shimmer. I don't know if you'll be able to see it the way my lighting is. I'm going to try to see if you can catch the shimmer. Maybe not. But it is. It's sparkling here. I can see the shimmer. So, all right, now we're ready to put our card together. That was pretty simple, right? Easy, easy stamping. Sometimes we don't need to have 500 layers and use the embossing folders and all of those things to make a beautiful card. And that's what I think I have here. I think this is a beautiful card, and it doesn't have all the bells and whistles. The only thing is the die cut layer here, but you could certainly do that in a square. All right, so let's get that kind of centered here on the inside. So there's the inside of our card. And then on the front, we are going to take our designer paper. Now here, I want you guys to realize this. This paper is kind of non-proportioned, I guess, because you can see that you've got upside down birds, you've got right side up birds. Don't let that trip you up. It's just beautiful. Just use it. So let's put this on. And this is going to go on our, oops, I'm dropping things over here. 1 second. There we go. And this is going to go kind of not all the way to the left and not all the way to the right. I'm just going to make a little bit of color on a little bit of pool party here and a little more on this side. And the next thing we're going to do, actually, you know what? I had this because I was going to put it at the bottom. I don't know that I will now. I don't know that I'll use this at all. It was just an extra piece, and yeah, I don't think I'll use it at all. So, because I did this little extra on the inside. Okay. Yes, Linda, Wink of Stella is great. It's just that little extra of something that you need. All right, so grab my little sparkly black ribbon here. This is a ribbon that I don't use a lot, but it's very pretty. So what we're going to do is we're just going to actually fold it in half like that. And I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive back here. Actually, I'm going to put some in the inside to hold this together. Should have my mat on here. But I want to fold this over so that it stays. Okay, I just want it to kind of be like that. And then let's grab this piece. And then this is just going to kind of come out here like that. And we're going to grab some dimensionals. And there's my tiny ones again. Nope. Wait. I don't know what happened to my big ones. They're right here underneath my envelope. What about using the strip of paper with a strip of designer paper on the inside? Yeah, you could do that too, Taryn. That's a good idea. I just decided since I stamped all that on the inside, I leave that one off. So there we go. All right, got a little piece of the sparkle here. All right, wait, let's go here. All right, there's that. Did I put it on? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, let's go this way. This is what I want. I want my bird over to the right. That's what I want, right like that. So, let's put that here so that's kind of on the edge, just like that. And then this will get mounted on the front of our card base, just like that. But look at how beautiful that pool party is with the black. You guys got to stick around for this last card, okay, because we're going to be using the Stamparatus, and you won't want to miss it. It is very cool. I love it. All right, so there's that. But the last thing we're going to do is we have these beautiful classic matte dots, and we're going to put some of those on here. And we're going to go with the black, since we've got the black coordinating here. So let's grab a large one, and let's go with one like that. Let's get a little one and go right here. And another little one, and let's see here. I guess it'll go right there. Just like that. Okay? And there you are. There is your card. Inside, outside. How do you like that one, guys? Hi, Carol. Thank you. Glad you like it. Bobby, thank you. That's so nice. Thank you for all the hearts, you guys. It makes me so, so happy. I appreciate it so, so much. All right. Are you guys ready for this last one? We're going to use the Stamparatus, okay? I don't use that very often, but I thought, you know what? I decided I'm going to do that one. This would be pretty to stamp that flower here on this here too. I might do that before I'm done. Matter of fact, these cards that I'm making tonight, for all of you that shared, I will go and see who shared tonight on the list, and I will choose someone. I will pick out a number, and I will, because if there's like 8 of you that shared, I'll number you 1 to 8 and do it like I did on my phone that time, and we'll see. All right. Hey, matter of fact, Taryn, if you are on here the whole time, would you go back? Can you go back and look and see, write down all the shared, and maybe not. Never mind. It's a women's prerogative to change her mind, right? You guys, I'm just thinking and getting excited, you know how it is. All right, so what's next? Never mind. Don't worry about it, Taryn. I don't think it's going to work. I don't know if you can go all the way back and see. So let's pull out all these goodies. Oh, before I do that, let me show you these other cards, because I know you guys want to see them, right? Don't you guys always love ideas? Oh, I gotta grab them all here. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so here is one that was in a swap, the swap I was in, and they chose to go with the flowers here with the hello friend. This is Lori Service, I'm not sure. Oh, this one is using that subtle shimmer paper, supple shimmer paper that I was talking about. And then here's the multicolor designer paper. Boy, she's got lots of layers on here. She's got some vellum. She's got the stripes. This is Claudia Bradley. Okay. She's colored her pearls with the blend markers. You can do that. This one is really bright and cheery. I think this was one of the swaps from one of our team members. Was this yours, Taryn? I don't remember. Hope you have the best birthday. Here we have the bird colored in using the blends. Thanks for sharing, Diane. And let's see here. We've got the pool party ribbon and then fresh freesia and the stripes. Really, really pretty. And I don't have anybody's name on this one. Here we have the hippo dies. I don't have those dies, you guys. That's one die set I don't have. But I keep seeing this really big one, and it's a nice one. If you don't have those, that would be a great thing to get. Fresh freesia ribbon. The pearls that go with fresh freesia. I think these are the pearls from the hydrangea set, back when we had the hydrangea in the mini catalog. And this is from Tammy Ackerson. She's another Michigan demo. All right, this is from Nancy. Nancy did this one for our swap, and she stamped these. This was in crumb cake, and then she fussy cut one. We've got Hope You Have the Best Birthday. Again, this is from the Enjoy or Special Moments. And then she used the leaf. Can you see the leaf die here? How pretty is that? And then she did the flowers on the inside. So yes, beautiful, Nancy. All right. You guys are liking those cards. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you sharing. Hope you have the best birthday. This one is a kind of a different look, but it's great. This is Kim Ennis. And last but not least is Hope You Have the Best Birthday. That's a popular one in that set, you guys. We've got some vellum on the outside here. These are the Tasteful Label dies that I use. Can you see the vellum like right here? She used the black and the white dots. And this is from Jean Nielsen. So great swaps we got there in that big swap I was in. I wanted to share those with you so you guys have more ideas. All right. We are going to use the Stamparatus. Let me pull everything out here, okay? So I don't need this anymore. And we are going to, all right, I got all my goodies here. Let me grab my ink pads. And we're going to use this set right here, Slim Sayings. I love this set. Can I just tell you? I've got samples to show you with this one too, you guys. Wait till you see them. We're going to use these guys and get this out of the way. All right. Let's grab this Stamparatus. We're going to use the word enjoy. Okay? And let me see how I can do it here. Yeah. Okay. Put those there. And let me grab my little parts and pieces here. I thought that I had them laying right here. Oh, don't you know it always happens. It was right here. Right here. With my whole pile. Oh, gracious me. Okay, hang on. Let me look over here. Wherefore art thou, beautiful stuff? I'm looking. I wonder if I picked it up. Oh my goodness. Because I just cut these before I came on here. And I do not see it. Is it in here? Nope. It's not inside the container. Gracious me. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, because I'm right here with all my goodies, I guess I'll just cut it again because I just can't figure that one out. There's that, not that. Wow. All right, well, 2 seconds, and we're going to do this because I am showing you this card. It is beautiful. I love it. And why I can't find all what I did, I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to use is we are going to use Daffodil Delight. Sorry I'm not in the screen, but I'm getting the pieces here. We're going to use Daffodil Delight, and that's going to be the card base. And then Granny Apple Green here. And, oh my goodness, all right, got that. And let me just cut the green really quick. There's 2 pieces that I need. And it needs to be 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have a guillotine cutter that I do my fast cutting with. Okay, that's what we need. That's it. But wait till you see it. Okay. 3 1/4 by 5 1/2 of Granny Apple Green. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we're going to cut it down to 3 inches. And then this is the card base, which is the 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and that's going to be our base. So let's just do that. You know I'm going to find that other one after we're all done, but that's okay. All right, I already have this set up, okay? So what I'm going to do is leave my my base here, because that just helps when I go to ink up that I've got a flat surface, okay? So got that. And when I did my sample, I made my little cheat marks, but you can see there are lines here and down here. I want to place my cardstock right there because I've already got it set up. Plus, when I have this piece bigger than what I'm going to stamp on, it allows me to have the magnets on here to hold it. And we're going to do the hinge technique. I'm going to see if I can switch this a little bit so it's not right on here. Okay, I think you can still see pretty good. I think so. All right, so we've got Enjoy over here, and what I'm going to do, actually, the way you do this, you take your stamp and you place it where you want it to be, and then you take this and you push it down so that it grabs your stamp, and then that's where it's going to be. Okay? All right, so let's start out with our inking. So we're going to start out with the Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to ink this up. Okay, and I'm kind of off of the screen here, but I want to make sure I've got everything in here so you can see. But basically, I'm just inking this up and making sure that I have ink on the whole stamp. And then it's all the way to the top in this first hinge. And then this is going to go right here and push that down. Okay, now if that's not as dark as you would like, you can ink it up again and go right back in the same exact spot. Matter of fact, I'll do that towards the E because there was there's a little spot there. So I'm going to do the same thing and ink that up a little darker. There we go. See how much darker that is? And it will lighten up as the ink soaks into the paper. Okay, so there is Granny Apple Green. So we are going to now take the Stamparatus, pull it up, and go down 2 hinges, okay? So it's going to stamp there, but I got to clean this off first. So let me grab my cleaner here. That's the great thing about the chamois, is that I like to keep it in here to keep it wet and moist and be able to use it real quick. But you can always take it out and wipe off your stamp that you are using on the Stamparatus. I also have some where I've cut them in half or in 4s, and it's easy just to use as a little hand wipe really quick. Okay, so we'll be using that a couple times. So I'm going to just leave this out where I can get to it. All right, so our next color is going to be Melon Mambo, and I stayed in the same color palette, which I think is the brights. I stayed in that whole grouping in the brights. Okay, All right, so let's go ahead and ink this up with Melon Mambo. I don't use this color very often. Do you guys use Melon Mambo much? Okay. All right, so there's that. So let's bring this over. And again, you have to make sure you're down 2 hinges on this. I'm going to stamp this. And if it's not, see, the Y isn't quite as dark as I want, so I'm going to go back, ink this up, making sure I get more ink on that Y. And let's stamp it again. Same spot. There you go. Beautiful. All right. Now, let me clean this and go to the next color. Clean your stamp. You got to make sure to clean that in between each color when you're doing this rainbow kind of look here. All right. Do that. Now, again, I'm going to pick this up. Oh, I got some color here on my thing I want to get off because I don't want that on my card. I got ink on my plate. Okay, now, I've got this here in the way, but I need to stamp down here, so I'm just simply going to pull my magnet without moving my card and put it up there, okay, keeping it away from here because if they hit, they're going to clash and break like I did that one long time ago when I first got it. All right, so go down 2. I'm going down 2, okay? We're going to do the next color here, and the next color is going to be Coastal Cabana. All right, ink this up and stamp that here. Oh, poo. Oh, well. It's okay. I got a little line over here that doesn't make me happy. And that's dark enough. That's as dark as I want it, so I'm good. I don't have to do that a second time on that one. All right, and let's clean that so that we can go to our last color, which is going to be Daffodil Delight. That's where it's going to coordinate with the base, the card base. Okay, so now I'm going to go back up, and we started up here at the very top, right? We started right here. So I want to go in between. So now I'm going to go to the second one. So instead of, I'm going to go into this second one here. I'm going to bring this back down, holding on to it there. Let's go with Melon Mambo. Put an embellishment there, and no one will see it. I don't know if I can or not, Taryn. It's in one of those spots you might not be able to. But what I could do is do some flecking, like splatting, and it will cover it. Okay. All right. So daffodil, and this is going to go right in between. Look at this. Ta-da! Isn't that awesome? I loved it. When I did this, I'm like, oh, I like this. I should do this more often. Just need to get another, I did it again. Oh, well. I'm just getting it on the edges of my thing here, and I'm pushing too hard. And so there's that. Now, I'm not going to clean it because I'm going to put another yellow in here. So let me pull this down, and I don't want to go there. I think I need to go here. Let me see. Nope. I need to come up one. There. Yep. I want to be in between right there. So let's do that. Ink this up again. I'm going to make sure it's off of the edge over here. And stamp that down. And see how light that is? I want it a little bit darker. So yeah, we're going to do it again. Because this is a nice, bright, bold card. I think this is a really nice, bold birthday card for a guy or something. That's what it makes me think. Okay, so we are done with our daffodil. All right. So, let's take this off. We're done with our card. And look at that, you guys. Isn't that cool? Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. You think they'll get the hint when they get the card? All right, so next, let's go ahead and I'm just going to take this, put it here like that, and move this out of the way. This set is so awesome, you guys. We used this one right here for at the event, which was great. On that card, I'll show it to you in a second. All right, so let me grab my cutter, and over here. I'm going to grab my cutter, and I am going to go ahead and cut this off at, let's go this way, because I need this to be, goodness, I need this to be 3 inches. So right there, there's the 3, and there's a 3 down here. So let's cut this off. So there we are. I want that to be 3 inches, and that's what we got. And we're ready to put our card together. And see how beautiful this is. Bright and beautiful, right? And this is not, like I said, this is just top to bottom. And you'll notice I did that in a few of the cards instead of doing all layers. Sometimes it's fun just to switch it up, you guys, right? Yeah, Jan, you'll have to go back and watch the replay. I got some beautiful cards in there for you, okay? All right, so there's that. And now we're ready to go here. So if you haven't used your Stamparatus, pull it out, use it, see what you think. And let's see here. Oh my gosh, I can't see where I'm at. I might get my head down in here. All right, there we are. Oops, crooked barb. There we go. Nope. See, I need to do it this way because I'm not right over top of it in the recording. I can't see where I'm at in the scheme of things here. Matching it up. There we go. All right, now I'm good. Okay. All right. So I want you guys to take a look at that. Okay, so there you got your card. Now, I want to tell you, some of these gems, these opal rounds, these will take on the color of wherever you put them. So watch, see how these are clear? See how they're just clear? I want you to see what happens when we put them onto our card. If I can get it off of here. We're going to put one right up here on the green. And look, it's green. How fun is that? All right, let's get this one. And we're going to go on the Mambo. And last but not least, we are going to take this one that decided to fly off. And it's going to go on to here. But look, they're the color that you put them on. Isn't that awesome? I just thought that was kind of fun. And one last thing I'm going to go ahead and do on this card. And I am going to do the flecking that I have done before. Let me grab my scrap paper here so that I don't get it on everything. I'm going to pull this up here. I'm going to pull this up here and lay this down. And, oops, sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to jiggle you everywhere. I'm going to take my light black, and let's go ahead and just put some speckles all over this, okay? All right, so here we go. Doesn't have to be a lot, but it does help take away from my errors. You know, it does take away from my little stamping errors there. All right, so there you go. Can you see the flecks? Isn't that cool? So there is your third card. How did you like that one? Let me show you some samples, okay? I am going to grab those, and all of these samples are using this stamp set, the Slim Sayings. Now, that's where you're going to find you will find right here. So on page 52, there's your Slim Sayings. There are some dies where you can get this in a bundle, but that's a pretty pricey bundle, and I would not really use these pieces. Honestly, I've seen them used, and it's just a lot of fussiness. And if you guys like my stamping and you like how I do my thing, you'll know that I'm not super fussy like this, okay? Sometimes we can do that, but that's just not me most of the time. And then here's your envelopes, the slimline envelopes. You get 15 envelopes for $10, and they're the ones that you can mail with one stamp. postage stamp, okay? So I wanted to share that with you. Let me show you the cards. Okay, so, all right, let me show you. So, what do we have? This one is super fun, and I believe I took this one from Scrappin' and Stampin'. Her name's Anna. I loved it. Well, I think I did this. She didn't do that. But anyway, and then I have the iridescent rhinestones on there. Free paper. This is the free paper that you can get with a $50 order, the rainbows paper. There's that one. Here is one using the Simply Marvelous paper, and then this is one side of the paper, and this is the other side, and I simply stamped with the Gorgeous Grape, and then this is that fun silver mesh ribbon. What do you think of that? You guys like that? Thank you. I used the border die and did the little stitching on this side. Okay, kind of different. After all, you are one of a kind, right? And then this one is just pretty. This is some of the Marvelous paper and using the new doilies that are in the Heart and Home set or suite with the You Are Really Fabulous from here. This is some of the new ribbon that comes in the Blushing Bride and Misty Moonlight. So there you go. So those are a few there. Now here's the one we made at, this one we made at the class, but everyone was so good, except for, of course, the demonstrator. I went to reach for something and I spilt Coke, somebody's Coke. I had two tables, one for food and one for stamping, so we weren't even near the stamping. However, the samples were there. So you can see my Coke spilled on my card here, and see there, a little bit of Coke stain in the inside. But I needed to show you that. And this is using some of the new tulip paper, Happy for You, with some of the ribbon here. And I did get this idea from Dina Rico. So anyway, this is a beautiful card, you guys. And this is using that Evening Evergreen again. And then this one I created last night when I was coming up with this one here. This one says, congrats to the graduate. Now, do you guys see what I have on here? See the sparkly? These are some sequins that are in the mini catalog, which I think they're just get overlooked. Now, see, I have one on my nail that came off, or it probably was just static on here because they're very staticky. I'm looking to see if there might be a sticky spot. Maybe I could stick it right there. But there you go. And I used the Stitch Whimsy dies again, and then just added some of the extra on there. And I did it in red and black because my granddaughter graduates this year, and she goes to Milan, and these are their colors. So anyway, I just did it in the red and black. So anyway, there are some samples for you using the Slim Saying stamp set. Okay, so I have one last thing, and then I'm gonna let you go. It's 8:04, but I wasn't here last week, so yeah, we can wait 5 more minutes, right, you guys? Thank you so much for sticking with me here. I have something to share with you. One more thing. So I had advertised a class using the Light the Candle. I wrote my stuff down here. Light the Candle Kit Plus event. All right. This card kit is now sold out, and you cannot get it. However, I did purchase some, and so I have 2 left. I have 2 kits left. I'm full except for those 2 kits. But basically, what it is this stamp set with I'm sure you guys have seen. But anyway, these are really great. Great pieces. I love it. And it shimmers. These colored pieces behind here, they're shimmery. So what this is $28. And you will get the 8 cards that come in the kit. And I will have 4 additional ideas, cards for you that coordinate. We'll be using the stamp set. Okay, so I will do that. Now, it's going to be shipped to you from my house because I'm going to put your other extras. Those are all going to go in your box. Okay? All right. So with that being said, I just want to make sure you guys have that out there. So I have 2 spots left, and when they're gone, they're gone. I can't get any more. Can't get any more from Stampin' Up. They're sold out. All right, so let's go back to here, and let me just say that when I get off here, I promise you, you guys. So if you get another notification that I'm live, I will go on with my phone. Okay, Sue, I will let you have one, my dear. And I'll get with you afterwards too. But I'm going to go through the list, see who shared, how many shared, and I will do a drawing of that through that number. And that person will get the 3 cards that I created tonight. I'll send those in the mail to you, okay? Jan, you want one? Okay, sold, done. I'm going to close it out. I'm going to put it on my website that it's sold out, okay? So it's a great kit, and I understand why it sold out fast. It's really, really nice. So all of that to say, I'm thankful you were here with me. Thank you for watching and telling your friends and sharing, and I'll be back on in just a little bit. If you don't catch it tonight, it's fine. It'll be on the site, so you can go on to Stamp with Barb, and you'll be able to see who the winner is of the cards, okay? All right, you guys. I will talk to you later, and don't forget to use my host code if you are ordering, and blessings to you, okay? Bye-bye. Yes, Colleen, you're right. I see your comment really quick. Okay, bye, everybody.